country throughout its league area. We pay our respects to all First Nations people and acknowledge elders past, present and emerging.
Hello and welcome to Before the Game. It's round 16 of the Swamport Hotel Armourfield season and I'm Matt Hood. We're coming to you today live from the Field of Dreams, home of the Michael Longa Football and Netball Club. Before the Game is brought to you by the Professionals Murray Bridge and a big thank you to the Armourfield major sponsor, the Swamport Hotel. It's a really big welcome to our panel. First of all, Danny Nichols, King of the Mallee, Baz Barrett, and the Armourfield President, Mark Steinert. Welcome.
Hey, Matt.
Thank you.
What's been going on, Mark?
Not much, pretty quiet this week. So,
Starting to build up for finals?
I was going to say, yeah, just starting to get some phone calls and emails about finals and preparation and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, season's flown by, so before we knew it, we'll be in finals.
We've got I'm looking at the finals, what's going to happen. It's going to be an absolute cracking final series.
That looked last week, I think, the A-grade, out of all the clubs, I think 7 of the 9 clubs were represented on grand final day if we had the grand final this week. So that's amazing.
That's great.
So,
that is good. What about you, Baz? What have you been up to? You're not getting nervous out there in the Mallee at the moment about finals coming up or anything like that?
No, we don't do that, mate. We just cruise along, take it a week at a time, as we do out that way.
How many finals you won so far?
Sons.
Yeah.
Our 13s had a really good season last year and won a grand final.
Good, they did win a grand final, yes.
That was a loaded question.
I
I'm not going down that path. I'm not going there.
So, fair enough.
No, we're just going along quietly. Yeah, we're just making up the numbers.
Keeping the lid on things, a bit like the Crows, eh? Keep the lids on.
Well, they are. Yeah, I watched Crows Hawks last Friday night. Probably one of the best games of footy I've seen.
It was a
outstanding.
Cracker. Yeah. It was an absolute cracker.
Yep.
Nice also evasion from my question, but anyway. Danny, A-grade coach for the Suns.
Yeah.
How's your team going?
No, good. It's obviously we've just had a bye, so we've come off a bit of a break, which is always a bit tricky, getting girls fired up again. They all get a bit la-di-da and take a few holidays and go out partying hard on weekends.
What is going on?
I don't know. It's just going to get them pulled back in. So hopefully today they're coming back with the fire in their belly.
And we did actually promote Nicole McMahon was going to be on today.
Oh, yeah.
But she's done a runner and you put your hand up and said...
Yeah, we did a trade. She said, I asked her to be on my bench today and she said, only if you do this.
She saw me in the club room. Oh, I'm so sorry. I really wanted to be on.
No, she did not.
She's unbelievable, fairly. But no, she was good value last week. So... the week before that, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
that's
ago.
all good.
Yeah.
Now, I do need to mention today is we've got a match day sponsor in Emmett's, Steiny.
We do, yeah. So Emmett's Group of Companies, they've come on board. They've been a great sponsor to us. They sponsored our interleague teams this year, Baz, and that was fantastic. We were able to get training tops and they provided a barbecue for us down at Balhana when the boys trained down there. And they're a match day sponsor today out here at Maipo with their drive, the little...
Yeah, they've got the toys. The kids are having... I said kids have got loading rocks up in the back of the little toy trailers.
Yeah, we've got a big tractor over there by the scoreboard. And in the first final up at Pinaroo, that's going to be an Emmett's finals day as well. So thanks to Emmett's Group of Companies and amazing.
And we do have a chat to Ian McDougall, which is the regional parts manager for Emmett's. So we got that coming up in the show as well. So
I appreciate
that was
support,
a good chat. Also need to mention our cameraman, who you can't see right now because he's behind the camera, but it was his birthday yesterday. Griffo turned, was it 33? Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. But anyway, he's not saying how old he is, so... thanks, Jim. 63. So his son just let him know at 63. So he's looking not a day over 50. So happy birthday for yesterday, Griffo. Also, we've got the radio back. We're still working on the radio, but 89.9 FM. You can, if you're at the grounds, you will be able to listen to our live commentary today, which will have both Baz and Mark. You'll be in with me today. So, and you'll be coaching netball. So that's all good. All right, let's get on with the show. Let's move on with lots to do. Mark, let's have a look at the Armourfield TV Awards from round 15, please.
Yeah, so the game out at Tailem Bend, Tailem v Maipo. Farm Fresh Market MVP was Ed Schultz, Tailem Bend. Fantastic game in the ruck. Dutton's goal of the day, they don't call him the whiz for nothing, Jacob Wilson, big snap on the run there. McHugh's Bakery mark of the day, Ed Schultz again, big contested mark in the forward lines. Elders rising star, Nate Chandler.
Nate the Great.
Nate the Great. We won't even talk about his brother, don't even mention him. Murray Sales Defender of the Day, Riley Robertson from Maipo. We'll see him out this afternoon. Terrific intercept marker he is. They missed him throughout the course of the year. And Anytime Fitness Incentive Award, and that was from Fraser McDonald from Tailem Bend. Really good game down the back lines, a very classy left footer. So, yeah, well done to all those award winners.
Good stuff. Thank you, Mark. Time now to just run through our RMFL TV sponsors, please, Baz.
Yeah, mate. So our MVP award, supported by Farm Fresh Markets and Smiley Car Wash, RMFL TV scoreboard, the Murray Valley Standard, Defender of the Day, supported by Murray Sales, Under 21 Incentive Award, which is a very important award to sort of look up to our young players, is supported by Elders, Mark of the Day, McHugh's Bakery, Goal of the Day, Dutton's, Coin Toss and Jimmy's Joke, Crowy's Paints, quarter and half-time and three-quarter time breaks, Drendel Concrete, special comments, Eckert Earth Movers, Matt's Quiz, the Ruck and Rover Podcast, Chili and Chandler and Harry Mansfields, and our major sponsor, the Swamport Hotel.
Nice work. Time now to have a look at the Dutton's leading goal kicker, please, Danny.
Yeah, some big numbers here. With the A grade, we've got Dan Menzel with 60, Ben Hansen with 51, Johnny Borers with 48, and Jack Lewis with 45. So some pretty good ones there. B grade, we've got Ray Love with 52, James Lawson 43, Josh Noy with 40, and Aidan Morrill with 27. With the under 18s, Jackson Denver 41 and Ethan Fegert 35. And then the under 15.5s, we got R. Robertson with 58 and Dominic Groves 49. And last but not least is under 13s, Charlie Ireland with 45 and my nephew Archie Nichols with 41.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what the relation was there.
Yeah.
So, nephew?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, there's your leading goal kickers. Thanks, Danny.
That's good.
Time now for the Daesh Irrigation and Fodder Player of the Year, please, Steiny.
Yeah, big thank you to Daesh Irrigation and Fodder, Brenny O'Neill and the family there. So around 15 votes. The game we covered, Tailem Bend v Maipalonga, Nate Chandler with 3, Ed Schultz with 2, and Rory Taggart with 1, kicked 5 out of their 6 goals. Round was Imperials, the Court Norrish Cup. Yeah, obviously dominated by Imperials, 3 to Louis Demichel, 2 to Mitch Carroll, and 1 to Jack Penfold. Manham v the Cats, again a big win to the Cats, so 3 to Seb Kerrish in a good vein of form, 2 Keenan Jacobs and Dan Menzel, who's kicking goals for fun at the moment with the 1. And speaking of kicking goals for fun, Mallee Districts v Jervois, so Ben Hansen I think with a lazy 12, got the 3 votes, Lockie Thomas 2 and Peter Zarantinello with the 1. So in the leaderboard, Josh Scott still out front with 22, Josh Smithson, your boy Danny from the Suns on 17, Lockie Thomas having a really good year at 16, and Seb Kerrish from the Cats with 14. So, yeah, well done to those guys.
Interesting. I reckon, thanks for that, Mark. Seb Kerrish, just to be a little bit of a smoky, everyone's got their money on Josh Scott for the male medal, but Seb Kerrish in the last month would have 3 or 4 best ons, I would have thought.
Yeah.
So
just eye-catching. He does everything really easy, smooth.
Yeah,
It's
smooth's
just
the word,
a
isn't
smooth
it?
mover. So
yeah,
Takes a little while to gel into a new side as well, a
It
side
has.
that's humming.
Keenan
So-
Jacobs is another one. Had a
Yeah.
really good month. I know those boards are going to be taking votes from them,
Yeah.
as well as Menzel kicking bag loads of goals. So, but interesting stuff. So we're getting close. We're just starting to get to the pointy end of the season. The next one is the Chemist King Club of the Year, please, Baz.
Yep, so we've got Jervois on 94, Imps on 78, Cats on 73, Manham 70, Southern Suns 65, Ramblers 60, Tailem Bend 59, Maipo 43, and Storm with 28.
Yeah, Jervois have almost got that wrapped up, I would have thought.
Yeah,
but,
I think. Yep.
pretty close to
Only
it.
won it once before, I think John was saying last week.
Yeah,
so
I
that's
reckon he
amazing,
did
yeah.
say it's only been the once.
So well done.
Okay, Swamport Hotel League ladder for the football, please, signing.
Yeah, so out in front, Curon Cats with 24, but we have Jervois breathing down the neck with 22, Imperials 20, Southern Mallee with 16, Tailem Bend 12. That win last week probably stitches up that final 5, but that top spot still, you never know. Manham with the 10, Maipo, who we'll see today with 8, Ramblers also with 8, and Mallee Districts who are yet to register the win. So
No problems.
Thanks to the Swamport Hotel.
Yeah, thanks, Steiny. Time now for the Daesh Irrigation R&A A-grade ladder for the netball, please, Danny.
Yep, so not surprising, Mallee Districts 26, Imperials 20, Coorong Cats 20, Southern Valley Suns 18, Manham 14, Maipo 12, Tailem 5, and Ramblers 3, and Jervois 2.
So it looks like you will play Coorong Cats. I don't think it's going to change, so you will play Coorong Cats in the
Yeah.
first week of the finals.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
have,
much
you
what
have you beaten them this year or not?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Right, so...
We just have not had our, well, to be honest, we haven't had our full side against them, so hopefully
Right.
when we do,
Yep.
it'll be a more competitive game.
Yep.
We've stayed with them for 2 quarters, most games we've played
Right.
against them, and we've just had a real blowout quarter where they've just got away from us. So
Yeah, so it's just
we're
about
just
all
going
being
to see.
consistent. Yeah.
We're just going to see how that goes, and you just never know with finals. People
Absolutely,
do.
finals. They all say it's a different game.
People just
so-
get a bit crazy and
Yeah.
might throw balls away, and
Yeah, well,
our girls
absolutely.
might come out with some real rippers. So
Rightio. All right, well, I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that. All right, time now to have a look at the Duttons team of the week. And Charlie Shearer, the suburban footballer with the helmet on, was first time in and had an absolute cracking game out at Tailem Bend. Caused a bit of a ruckus a couple of times out there. And, of course, Benny Hansen with 12 secured up the full forward spot. So, obviously, he had a day out, did Benny Hansen. All right, time now. We mentioned about Emmett's match day sponsor today, and I had a chat with Ian McDougall, who is the regional parts manager for Emmett's, and this is what we had to say. Ian, thanks for popping in on match day.
No probs.
Hey, mate, big day today for Emmett's. You're sponsoring the day today. You've got some machinery on display, and
Yep.
tell us about the kiddies area as well.
We have a thing we like to call the ride and drive, which is just some ride on John Deere toys, 12-volt toys, scooters, all sorts that we just take to community events and
Yep.
let the kids have a good time.
Mate,
So-
I just walked past it. The kids are having a wow of a time over there, so
Yep.
well done on doing that. Emmett's, obviously, John Deere is your main franchise.
Correct.
And what's your role?
I'm a regional parts manager for Murray Bridge, Oakbank and Pandana on KI.
So, wow.
The toys as well, so I take
Yep.
care of the toys, which is hence the...
And the toys are big.
massive.
You sell lots of those toys, and they're good, high quality toys too.
They are high quality, plastic, tin,
Yep.
metal, they do it all, so
Absolutely.
really good.
I'm going to ask you a hard one. I'm not sure if you know the answer. How many branches have Emmett's got?
They have multiple. I
Lots
know-
and lots, don't they?
Lots and lots. So all
Yep.
from the Eyre Peninsula down to here, Roseworthy, four branches in Victoria as well. So
Yep.
we cover a wide space, that's for sure.
Now, who's the man that if someone out there wants to buy a brand new tractor, who should they be calling?
Well, most people on RMFL TV would know Brad Williams.
Brad Williams, who used
Brad
to work
Williams.
for me. Brad, you
Yep.
worked for us for a
Yeah,
while.
that's right. So Brad's pretty handy. We've got Austin, Jackie, Scott Evans at Oakbank. So we have
Yep.
the whole Murray League really covered pretty
Absolutely.
well.
And also, one key thing that's really important for people when they buy a brand new machine is after-sales service when it comes to service. So
Correct.
tell us about your service department.
But our service department is really high tech, and obviously we have the tools that a lot of other people don't. But we also have travelling mechanics, so we come to you, which is
Yep.
pretty handy.
Yep.
We're also setting up drop boxes currently, so we can actually drop parts to places when
Nice.
the person ain't there. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Andrew France, Boots still working
Bootsie's still
for you?
there.
He also worked for me for many,
Yep.
many years, and was the...
Was he Manham then?
yes, he was.
He's still
and,
Manham.
And he was the best mechanic that we ever had through our workshop.
He's a very knowledgeable man.
He is really good. Now, they'll probably have a few of my ex-mechanics ringing me up and telling me they were the best, but what I can say, Boots was right up there.
He's very good.
Just knows his stuff, and he knows his John Deere. He's been working on John Deere for a long time. So
Yep. We also have Rob, who's just about to go for Service Technician of the Year in Queensland.
Wow.
So
Yep.
Rob and Boots are our senior techs as such. So
Yep.
yeah, very knowledgeable.
So you've got the guys for all that after-sales service, the whole lot. So I suppose if anyone wants to, buy a new tractor, get in and see Emmett's.
See Emmett's, want to see some toys, call into Murray Bridge.
Yep.
We have the online store at Murray Bridge as well.
And
so
you're just on Adelaide Road there at Murray Bridge, just by Johnson.
directly opposite.
Yeah. So Johnson Park there. So,
Yep.
all right. Well, thanks very much for coming in and having a chat.
Perfect.
Good
Thanks,
on you.
guys.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, and a big thanks to Emmett's for being match day sponsors today and doing everything they've done for RMFL today. So,
Yeah, it's good to have sponsors like that on board, and as I mentioned, they're going to do the final up at Pinnaroo on the elimination, and they've got the outlets all over the place, Western Victoria and all sorts. So it's great to have companies that get on board, Baz, that support.
It is,
local
mate.
sport.
Yeah, their support at Interleague was outstanding with the tops that
Yep.
they put some money towards. It just enables us to improve our brand through their support. So it's very much appreciated.
no, good stuff. Time now for what needs fixing. Now, Steiny,
Yeah.
what really needs fixing?
Well, I'm going to go political again. I went political last week.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a what needs fixing, or maybe the problem fixing needs fixing, and that's about the algal bloom. Now,
Oh, right. You know how to
there's
fix
a
it?
lot of smart people out there, I think, that surely could come up with some sort of solution, but what needs fixing, if I did read somewhere, someone put a comment up that if that bloom was on Bondi Beach or Surfers Paradise, the whole world would have caved in, and
Yep.
you know what, would have hit the fan, and it's taken a long time to get the solution. And so I said there's plenty of smart people out there. There must be a reason why it's just here and nowhere else. And also fixing those people who've decided to cancel holidays over on Ardrossan or Vincent or Turton or whatever. Support those country areas and those caravan parks. They need their summer people. So I'm sure there's plenty still to do over there. So perhaps fix the problem. There's a situation there. Get into it.
And I think it was great that Peter Malinakis, did I say that right?
Yep.
Yeah, right, thank you.
Cooked his whiting.
He was on TV the other night and he ate fresh fish and everything else, but
Yep.
hey, he wasn't at work for a week after that, but I still think it was really bold of him to get out and eat that fish on TV, So
But there's enough smart people out there. Surely there must be something they can
Yeah.
do. Or,
Yeah.
More so, it's taken months for something to actually happen. So
no, good stuff. Baz, what needs fixing in your life?
Okay,
Oh,
get
okay.
get the beep button ready, Mary Lou. Here we go.
Yep.
AFL Rules Committee. I just reckon that they've got to be really careful what they wish for. And what I'm going to refer to today is the bump.
Yep.
Okay, the bump, it's an aggressive way of going about things, but it's also a protective mechanism.
Yep.
One of the hardest but fairest footballers I ever play against was Wade Nichols, and what he would do is when he went to
Elbows.
that was only an accident.
Yeah.
But when he'd go for the footy, what he'd do is he'd turn his body on the side and he'd pick the ball up at the same time, and if you were in between him and the path, he would knock you over.
Yep.
But it was always his shoulder.
Yep.
But what that did is it protected himself. What we saw the other night with Jeremy Howe and Jay, wow, that's a car wreck. That is
Wow.
terrible. We got two blokes going to the footy and they're front on.
Yeah.
And neither one wanted, and again, I'm surmising, but neither one wanted to turn their body.
No,
Because
they were scared to.
as soon as they do that, they're missing 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But now, Howe's got concussion,
Yeah.
right? And Newcomb, how he didn't get concussion, I don't know.
Yeah.
So we've just got to look at it and say...
They're leaving themselves wide open.
They are, mate.
Yeah.
It's a game where things happen very quickly, and you've got to have that protective mechanism where I'm
Yep.
going to protect myself,
Yeah, you've got to
right,
brace
so I
yourself.
can play next week.
Yep.
And we're also seeing younger players are leading with their head. They're going into packs, so we're not going to have concussions.
They're going to have neck injuries.
We're going to have neck injuries.
Yeah.
What would you rather?
Yeah.
We'd rather neither,
Yeah.
but you've
But-
got to look after yourself. You use your
Yeah.
back end,
Yeah.
or you use your shoulder, protect yourself.
Yeah.
But it's also a way of getting the footy, as Wade used to do. So
Yeah.
I'm
Players are
fearful.
getting hurt because of it now.
Absolutely fearful for the way it's going, and find a sit behind a desk and say, this is how we're going to change the game. Maybe these people should play the game or understand how the speed that it's played at, and how you must protect yourself
You can
because
make
it's
decisions
contact
really
sport.
quickly. Decisions quickly.
Absolutely. You got a bloke coming towards you who's 115 kilos. You've got to look after yourself, and if that means turning, it does. It means turning your body
Yeah.
to look after yourself.
To protect your head.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Whereas at the moment we're told, you've got to go in and make a decision, and all of a
0.5
sudden
of a second.
I'm nowhere. I'm absolutely nowhere. Or the next place you are is in hospital because someone's run straight up the middle of you.
Yeah.
So I didn't swear, Mary Lou, but
well, no,
it's just a subject that irks me because
Yeah.
again we've got these rule makers that are trying to change our game, but I don't know it's for the better.
Sometimes it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. And they're
Absolutely.
trying to fix something that ain't broke.
Let the boys play.
Yeah, let them play footy. It's
Yep.
a contact sport.
Yep.
Rightio, Danny, what needs fixing? Girls going away on holidays during a netball season would be number one.
That's right, that's
Yeah.
right. No, I have one. It's probably not a very popular one,
Right.
but I do think for the sustainability and moving forward with this league,
Yep.
and this is not just coming from a Pinaroo end and Lameroo end where we're further away, but I think that SANFL or State League, which is
Yep.
top league contacts, Garville, blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
should not be allowed to play in our teams in the A grade level
Right.
until they've dropped down to resis or they're retired and come in.
So
Because
you're saying no state league players into our
no,
association?
because they're invested into what they're doing in Adelaide. They're training probably 4 or 5 days a week. Probably not getting paid bugger all, so I understand why they might want to come out here.
Yep.
But I just don't think that to me, I don't understand why they'd want to. Like, they should be full bore into what they're doing professionally, and they're coming out here, and I don't think that it's an equal playing field at all. Like, you can be a reserves player who's not giving
So
as much.
are you saying then that the football should not be allowed to bring SANFL players into the Remote Football League?
I think that if they're playing for,
You mean playing both? Is that your...
yeah,
Yeah.
I think while they're playing that top level, it should be treated as professional,
'Cause
and they shouldn't be coming back into this league until they've done with that.
the difference
then
is
come
that the
back
Neville
in.
play State League on a Friday night,
Yeah.
whereas that allows them the opportunity to play on a Saturday
Yep.
here, whereas
And the
in football
reserves,
you can't do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the reserves, you know, they can do it because, or they can't do it anyway because they play on a Saturday quite often. Or reserves, sorry, play on a Friday night as well. But
Yep.
like a lot of those other next grade downs, the AM and D, they play on the Saturday,
play
so
on
they
Saturday.
can't come back here.
No.
But they're more at our level because they're not committing as much. They're not putting as in the investment in. I've got girls barely getting to train one day a week because some of them are flying back from Whyalla from work, and like, how do you compete with that? And I love it that they come here because it's exciting for our girls to play against that calibre of player. But I just don't think sustainability. It's just not going to fit. And the teams further end, we're not going to get them. How are we
Rightio.
going to get them?
Rightio. Okay.
That's where I come.
Rightio.
I
That's
think
good.
get rid of them, and then it'll be a bit more even. And
Rightio.
yeah.
Thank you, Danny. All right, my turn. Now, have we talked about the draw before?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we won't go there then. All right, what I want to talk about, have you, and I don't know why someone would want to ring the ATO, which occasionally I do, but have you tried ringing the ATO lately to actually just get through, just to talk to somebody about an issue that you've got that you need to fix?
Yeah.
You can't get hold of them, like, for goodness sake.
You got to keep pressing numbers.
Yeah, and then at some point, I reckon twice this week, they said we can't take your call, and it just hung up on me. Like,
Clearly he's making too much money. He's got a tax problem.
I don't have to ring him because I don't make enough money. But
no, they hadn't paid me my tax refund. No, but no, I actually had paid money into a wrong account, so I'm trying to get them to take it from that account over to the other one, because I sent them letters saying that you haven't paid your tax, and I'm saying, well, I have, but I've just paid it to the wrong account. So try and ring them, you can't get hold of them.
He's going to explode in a minute.
So,
Take a breath. Take a breath. It goes up higher and higher.
So if we could fix that up, that would be good. And I'm still waiting on AFL to fix the. I commented about the stand rule. They were still doing it last night. Surely they would have implemented that this week, but no. But anyway, all right, we shall move on. We'd like to thank our big friends at Professionals Murray Bridge for our sponsorship of Before the Game. So big thank you to them. Mentioned Griffo had a birthday, 63. Well done, Griffo. Storny, you had a chat to a couple of the MyPo young guns.
Yeah, I
morning.
did. I actually met them for last week in the Taylor MyPo game. There was 18, I think, under 21s between the two sides. And MyPo have got a great junior program out here. So we got a chance to talk to a couple of the stars of the future.
Let's have a chat now. Have a listen.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. And we're joined this morning by two of the young guns here at the MyPo Footy Club. Just to my left, we have Braden Hine and Campbell Schubert. Welcome, boys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for giving up your time before game day. I really appreciate it. So, just in recent weeks, we've been trying to talk to some of the young players around the league. So, I thought we'd grab you two guys. And Campbell, I'll start with you, mate. Still under 18s, playing league and 18s. How have you found that this year? Challenging, or you've enjoyed it, or?
I've definitely enjoyed it. Under 18s and A grade's very different.
Yep.
A grade's much quicker, whereas 18s, the skill level isn't as high, but love my A grade and 18s.
Right. And obviously, you guys in the 18s, good win last week against Tatham. So, finals on the horizon for you in 18s.
Yeah, so we bet Taylor last week, 1 versus 2. We got up, so now we should finish top if we win the next 2 games.
Okay. And just I suppose your journey, I know you're MyPo lad, but you went down to town for a little while. Just tell us about your journey when you first started footy and up until now. So.
Yeah, I started football here like as young as I can remember.
Yep.
Then I went down to Sturt for a couple of years, 14s to 16s.
Yep.
And then, came back here this year and got some league games, which is nice.
Awesome. And Braden, same again. I know, your family and long-time MyPo people, and same again, started as a little tacker, and you had a little stint down in town as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Played here played at MyPo my whole life, and then went down similar to Campbell, did 14s, 16s, that kind of stuff. And then just came back to MyPo and love it out here.
Yeah. And won a 17s medal. Is that right?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago now.
a few years ago now.
Yep. So, just on this year, I suppose, guys, probably not where you want to be. I suppose, Braden, you played last year. Campbell's still a junior, but a lot of injuries. It's made it difficult. So has it been frustrating, or it's just what it is? Not much you can do about it? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. I've enjoyed playing with a lot of the young fellas, like coming up from under 18s and all the B graders all get a chance to play A grade. It's good fun seeing a new group of people come up and play, which is good fun.
Yeah. And as I said, I suppose out of any negative, you can take a positive, in that there's probably some guys that have got opportunities this year that may not have. So, and yeah, I suppose the first start of the year, there was probably a few games you probably dropped as well that you put in position to win. So, yeah, just one of those things, I guess.
That's it, lose
yeah.
some, but
Yeah. And as well, I'm going to show my age here, mate, but the Wyman family, I got to play and coach Uncle Andy and also Stevie and Greg. So I know Andy pops up occasionally and Stevie as well. So they talk to you about footy at all? Or?
yeah, I see them occasionally, family stuff, but yeah, they don't usually come out to footy. But yeah, I've heard used to be pretty decent at footy. And it's
Andy, I think 5-time best and fairest, so yeah, pretty handy player. So.
Yeah, it's good to pick their brains sometimes and about footy and stuff. So
Yep, cool. And Campbell, obviously, yeah, the Schubert name, out here at MyPo, Mum Gretchen and Jason. And Jason is your actual coach in under 18. So how's that going with the old man coaching? Is he hard on you? Is he? How's that going? Mate?
Nah, it's the first time Dad's ever coached, so at the start he was a bit rusty, didn't really know what to do, but now he's getting into the groove, he's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And today, guys, up against the Suns, and it's one of those tricky ones where probably last week finals were probably put out of calculation. So what's the motivation this week, I suppose, going the last couple of games of the year? Just continue to improve and, what's been the mindset? So
yeah, just keep improving, keep putting the best foot forward, always get some momentum for next year and just continue to improve and get better, I guess.
Yeah, and she be the same?
Yeah, just show a bit of more youth, give them some more people some league games, more experience.
And just going to say, today it's been disappointing that, you can't play finals, but, probably much you can do about it. So just try and finish the year off well. And so you'll continue to play A-grade. Has that chat been had at all? Will you continue to play league, or do you know yet? Or?
I think the next 2 games I'll play A-grade, but then I'll come back for finals for 18s, which should be good.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, again, appreciate you coming in before the game. I know it's a bit of a busy time, but it's a great opportunity for people at home just to meet some of the new players coming through and some of the talent for the next 10 years or so at the footy club. So I've just got a get to know you questions, which is Hoodie's questions. So it's 10 quick fire questions, or 12, beg your pardon. So age?
20.
20?
18.
18. Middle name?
John.
John?
William Switzer.
William Switzer. Now, I've got here single, married or partner, but I'm pretty sure you're not married. But swinging hands with anyone, you boys, or what's going on?
Yeah, I've got a girlfriend.
And a name?
Lila.
Lila. Shuby?
No, I'm single.
Single, so putting it out there, mate, single and available, or?
Yeah, available.
Available, there you go, you heard it first. Nickname? Don't tell me Heidi.
Yeah,
Brado. Brado, there you go. Campbell?
Shuby.
Favourite food, mate?
I love a meat pie.
A meat pie?
Yeah.
Ooh. Campbell?
Yeah, I don't mind a sprinkled donut.
A sprinkled donut, there you go. Now, here's a tricky one for you. What celebrity are you taking to dinner?
Celebrity am I taking to dinner? Dusty Martin.
Dusty Martin, okay, yep.
Yeah, I'll go a similar route. I'll probably say Trent Cotchin.
Trent Cotchin, so Tigers, Richmond boys, are you?
Yeah.
Or, yep.
Oh, nah, I'm Brisbane, but
Brisbane, okay.
I'm a Dusty fan.
Now, your most famous phone number in your phone? Ooh, tricky one? So your girlfriend, mate.
I wouldn't even know. Famous.
Keep it low profile, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shuby, low profile as well?
I'd probably say Stevie Sumner.
Stevie Sumner, yeah, no, he's a celebrity. So, favourite TV show?
Favourite TV show.
Watch a bit of TV? You're not really a TV watcher? Or?
I haven't been lately. Fuck, I don't even know.
Don't know. Shuby?
I'd probably say The Office.
The Office, okay. Now, you just mentioned Barrett from the AFL, so you're a Brisbane Lion?
Yeah, Brisbane man.
Yeah, Richmond Tiger fan.
Richmond, so you're up one end and you're on the
Richmond,
rebuild, Campbell. So, now, TikTok, Insta or Facebook?
Probably Insta.
Insta?
Yeah, Insta.
Insta as well. Now, winter or summer, which is your preferred? Summer?
Yeah,
Summer.
Summer? What, skiing or what's the go? Or beach?
Yeah, river, beach, anything.
Bit of cricket. Don't mind my C-grade cricket.
Out of here at MyPo?
No, Taylor Bend.
Taylor Bend, okay,
Yeah.
right.
With the Phantom.
Okay, right, eh? And what car are you driving? What wheels you got?
Commie.
Come on.
Holden Cruise.
Holden Cruise. All right. Well, once again, guys, I really appreciate you giving up your time coming in. Some of the new stars of the Horizon in the River Murray Footy League, so Braden Hine and Campbell Schubert. Good luck with this afternoon. Big game against the Suns. And again, thanks for coming in, boys. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
The boys looked a little bit nervous there, Steiny.
Yeah, they were pretty chirpy up there when I was talking before when they got down there at the camera, but and Braden's a pretty quiet lad anyway, and Campbell pretty chirpy, but no, it's good to chat to them, and they both come through the juniors here and playing senior footy, and that's what it's all about, these stars of tomorrow. So.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to do at the moment. We've had earlier in the season we had to talk to the coaches and the captains, and now it's time to talk to some of these young fellas that are going to be the future of Armour FL. So
we'll see them this afternoon. So.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, time to have a look now at the Facebook pages, and we're going to start off with the Coorong Cats, and Sponsors Day is Saturday the 16th of August at Meningie.
Yep, at Imps, congratulations to Aidan Morrell, 100 senior games for Imps. Well done, mate.
Yeah, out at Jervois, the playground's receiving an upgrade, so well done to everyone that helped out with getting that up and going.
Yep, and at the Mallee District Storm, get your tickets now for the TM7 Thermo Mix. Only 300 tickets at $20 each.
Very good. At Mannum, expressions of interest for their 2026 senior A-grade coach. So Ben Quinn not going on there. I think there's another couple of clubs looking for coaches, so a bit of change, which is not a bad thing, I reckon.
Sure.
Yes, out at Maipo, the club volunteers, which myself and Catherine were, two of those, served up breakfast for the variety bash cars. So a lot of fun had by all, about 230 people there and 70 cars, and it was held down at the school, and it was a good fundraise for the school, and well done to everyone there. So.
Yep.
Yeah, and Ramblers, pictured are the new inductees into the Ramblers Club Legends Hall of Fame: Mark Dougal, Brendan O'Neill, Stephen Ray, Ray Morris and Wayne Duffy.
At the Suns, Sponsors Day, big day out there, 23rd of August, start at the netball courts for drinks and nibbles, I reckon that's meant to be.
Did someone try and set you up then?
That's a stitch up, that's twice now. Then
Sounds like a fun day out, man.
Yeah, that's thrown me a little bit now. Then
Mate, arrange that. I'm organising it.
You can make things
done.
happen.
You could have a big crowd. Yeah. Back to what I was trying to read. So we're going back to the footy oval. Actually going to be a big day. We've got our Suns ball that night, and also the 2015 Lameroo Premiership reunion. So big day on the 23rd at Lameroo.
And out at Charlotte Bend, congratulations to Sam White, who's been named for Sturt Reserves today. Ripping young lad, good footballer. He's won a couple of BOGs for Taylor in the juniors, so well done, Sam. Go well, mate.
Good stuff. Just like to mention the Ruck and Rover podcast. These boys have been promising big that Josh Scott's coming on. I've been informed that's definitely happening. But also Jacob Rance and Alex Pfeiffer, the bar now, will be on as well. So they're going to be doing a bit of a finals preview.
You've been on yet?
Haven't been asked.
How you boys going?
No.
You're a four-time premiership player, aren't you, Steiny?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nothing?
No.
How many premierships
Cricket's
did you win,
mate.
Baz?
I played in 18. I think I won.
18?
That's as a player and a coach, and I think I won 11 or 12.
Wow, I didn't even...
Greedy.
I was an emergency in the grand final. That was as far
What
as
have you
I
done with
got
your
in
life,
A-grade,
Baz?
so,
What have you done with your life?
Not much. I was very lucky to be. I
Lot
was
of
a
footy
very
trips.
average player, but I've played in a good side. So very
Multiple
fortunate.
premierships from you then, but still no nod from the
Nothing.
Chile.
Not even nothing.
Disappointing. All right, let's have another talk to another young gun, Baz. We had a talk to your man, son's Ryan Werfel, didn't we? We'll have to talk about him when we come back, right? Just have a listen to Ryan. Ryan, thanks for coming in on match day. Mate, tell me, when did you first start playing footy?
I reckon I started probably at Plimpton Junior Footy Club there. My older brothers both played, so I was running around pretty early. I tried to get in about under 8s, I reckon it was, but
Yep.
I wasn't quite old enough, so Mum had me an Oz kick and stuff like that. And then played a few years of under 8s, stuck around there for a fair while and did my juniors through that. So
Nice. And
that was
so
pretty
you
good.
was at South Plimpton most of your junior footy then?
Yeah, did Plimpton up until about under 13s, as well as like school footy through primary and Sacred Heart. And then about under 13s, went to Brighton Bombers for the rest of my juniors, just with a few schoolmates there. So stuck it out there for a little while, which is pretty good. And then worked my way into Glenelg as well, which is, good experience.
Yep. So your experience at Glenelg, mate. So what level did you play at, and coach-wise, who did you have sort of helping you out there?
Did like the whole way through juniors there up until, like, obviously did 2 years of under 18s there, and then did a year of reserves last year.
Yep.
So that's just training with reserves in the senior team. So like Darren Reeves was the coach of the league last year.
Yep.
Obviously pretty experienced himself.
Yeah, for sure.
League coach there now. So coming off a few wins as well. Most of the players have now played probably 3 or 4 premierships themselves. So they've all got a bit of experience in what they do. So that was pretty handy, being able to train with them a few times a week and pick up a few tips and tricks along the way.
For sure, mate. So captain of under 18s?
Yeah, in my senior year,
Yep.
I was a captain there, or like co-captain with Ben Ridgway.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, that was a pretty cool experience as well.
Yep.
Just seeing footy from a different view, I guess.
For sure.
Tommy, you've obviously had some good coaches over your journey.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in particular that sort of influenced you the most or stood out the most?
Yeah, there's a few of them. Like obviously through juniors, you're getting different coaches each year, just of like dads of junior kids and stuff like that. But even then at Brighton, we had people like Craig Dewhurst, Darren Chandler, who's the like I think CEO of Sandful. So you have people like that at under 14s level that know what they're talking about. Obviously helps out a little bit.
Yeah,
and then through Glenelg, had Jaron Millington and Darren Reeves,
Yeah, right.
who were
So you've had some
pretty
good coaches along the way then.
that's it. Yeah, definitely plays a part, like
Yeah.
helping out. So
Yeah.
it's been good.
Yep. And how'd you get to the Suns? How'd that all happen?
Yeah, Dad's from Pinaroo, and have a few cousins and stuff around here, so a family connection, which is pretty cool. And Pop would always talk about footy in Pinaroo, and you hear a lot of things like that. And then coming out this year, you get to put a few names to the faces and stuff like that. It's pretty cool to see. So family ties is the main reason.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
What about the standard, and how have you found the River Murray? Are you enjoying playing the River Murray?
Yeah, I've loved it so far. It's like a bit different, well, a lot different to Adelaide footy in terms of culture and stuff like that. It's like a real family day out here, which is the main thing I like. You just get like it's club versus club for the whole day, opposed to going to play at like Broadview or something for a day, and then the team after you don't even know who's playing, so you just go home.
Yeah.
Whereas here you stick around and support
You've got
everyone for
an
the whole day.
interest. Yeah.
It's worth sticking around for. But quality wise, it's pretty good. Like you obviously have a lot of ex-Sandful AFL players in this league, so the quality's there for sure. It's,
for sure.
Yep.
definitely up there.
Does Dad ever tell you how good he was? When you went out to Pinaroo for the first time, he said, "This is the wing that I used to rip up and down." And
Nah,
no,
not quite. He talks more about Uncle Russell. I've heard his name a fair bit along the way.
Well, I can actually back that up, mate. I played against Ryan's dad and Russell, and Leon was good. Russell was outstanding. He could have played AFL footy if he chose
right.
to, but he was busy doing other things. But a great talent, and obviously it's flowed through to Ryan.
All right, ready for the 10 questions?
Yep.
Rightio.
Let's give it a go.
Age,
20.
middle name,
Jack.
single, married, partner.
Single.
Good. Single, ladies out there, remember. Nickname?
Worth. There's
Worth.
a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah, Worth, we'll just run with that. Yep.
Yeah.
Favourite food?
I don't want a nice steak.
Steak, good stuff. What celebrity are you taking to dinner?
Zach Butters.
Zach Butters, good stuff. Most famous phone number in your phone?
Maybe Lockie Hosey.
Rightio. Favourite TV show?
Prison Break, maybe.
Yeah, Prison Break. Who do you break from the AFL?
Port.
Port, good boy. TikTok, Insta or Facebook?
Instagram.
Good stuff. Winter or summer?
I like summer, but winter for footy.
Winter for footy.
Yeah.
What car are you driving?
I drive a Triton, Mitsubishi Triton.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Mate, thanks
Does
for
the
coming in,
trick. No, thank you.
having a chat to us, and all the best today and all the best in the finals.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you for
Good on
having
you,
me.
mate.
Cheers.
Good on you.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Hey.
So, he sounds like a really nice young lad, doesn't he?
He is, mate. Yeah, he's just a really nice lad, fitted into the club really well, and he is a serious footballer now. There's upside, I reckon. I can see him going through the midfield, just a little bit more body strength. He's got a great understanding of the game, and it's hard to teach that. Well, I don't think you can teach that.
No.
Just understands the game really well. So, he's a great pickup for the Suns.
Good stuff. Need to send a cheerio to Denise Fran, who's watching from home today, normally in production with Mary Lou. So, and she's got some knitting that she's got to get done for Sophie's formal, which is next Friday night. So she's knitting something that's going to look really nice. We can't reveal. Maybe have some photos next week of that. So keep on knitting, Denise, please. Just on a bit of a sad note, Mark, we just need to pass him.
Yeah, so a few weeks ago now, Damien McQueen unfortunately passed away. He was on holidays in New Zealand with the family. Damien's been fighting illness for quite some time, and it's probably a little bit bittersweet thing, passing away overseas, but had the family with him, so I suppose that's a blessing. Damien, we're out here at MyPo today, and all the MyPo players are wearing black armbands, and all the umpires are wearing armbands as well. Damien's one of those amazing people. He's a life member of the MyPo Footy Club, life member of the MyPo Cricket Club. I think he was 15 years as treasurer of the MyPo Sports Club. Wow. So, done an enormous amount out here. But in recent times for the RMFL, he's been involved with our umpires. He's been umpiring for a long time. Western District Football Association in Victoria, combined Southern umpires, which is Great Southern and Southern League, up in the Mid-Murray, and also the RMFL. Hasn't umpired a lot lately, but he's been a coach and a mentor to a lot of the younger umpires coming through. He's also, obviously a friend and colleague. A lot of the umpires have been umpiring a long time. So, just on behalf of the RMFL, just pass on our best to Sue, Bronte and Kimberley. Kimberley's playing netball out here today, so I'm sure the netball will be doing something similar. So, I think in about a week's time he would have turned 71. So 70 years of age, you'd like to think you've got a fair bit of life left yet to live.
Sad.
But ripping bloke, as I said, a great community person, and just our hearts and thoughts go out to all our umpiring panel and also to the McQueen family. So
condolences with the families for sure. Thanks, Storny, for that. We're just going to ask for a score update now, please. Can you look over your shoulder, please, Baz or Storny, and tell us what the score is?
Yep. So MyPo 1-2. Suns a bit of an inaccurate 2-7 in the reserves game.
Yep, good stuff. Thank you very much. Okay, time to get some tips for round 16, this week's games. First one is Jervois v Madam, and Danny, when we do your tips, you'll be tipping the netball, okay? So Storny, in the footy, who's going to win out of Jervois and Madam?
Jervois, the top three sides are just gearing up for finals. They're going to have their best team out. They're going to be playing ruthless football to get some momentum going into September. Madam, probably described, I suppose, as the great enigma. You're never quite sure what you're going to get, and obviously, as Baz mentioned before, they put the call out for a new coach, so we have discussed a few times about whether there's need for change. Queenie's been there, 4 or 5 years, I think it is, 4 years, so some good talent there, and at the start of the year with a couple of guys coming in, looked like they were going to really be there and abouts, but again, they just haven't really hit their straps, and Jervois, Ben Hansen up forward, Scotter in the middle, they're getting ready for finals. So out of Jervois, they'll win and win comfortably, I think. So.
Yep, thank you. Baz?
Yeah, same as Storny. Lockie Thomas is playing at the Crows today. I reckon it's his first game for this year, which is great. Trains with them every week and has worked really hard, so well done to LT, which is good, but Jervois will win this one easy. Manham, I just think they're looking forward to the end of the season. It just hasn't panned out this year, whereas Jervois, they're a threat to the Cats, I think, building nicely, so getting some, Rigby Barnes more games. Chaz Balderson might play a little bit towards the end of the season, so building nicely.
Yep. Danny, who's going to win the netball?
I think Manham will take away the win. They should, do it reasonably easy, I'd say. Maybe 20-ish goals. Jervois will definitely give it a crack, but just haven't quite got enough there this year to just challenge them.
Rightio.
I think so.
No problems, thank you. I think Jervois will win it easily. I did notice about Chaz Balderson in was it 4 games to qualify, 3 games to go. You're going to get a letter on your desk, Storny, looking for a permit.
Well, that may happen, yes.
Time will tell. That would be a real interesting one if you do get that. And obviously you can't say what's going to happen, but it'll be an interesting one to.
Never a dull moment.
No, never a dull moment, exactly. So stay tuned on that one. Next game is the Coorong Cats v Ramblers.
Yes, Cats, similar to Jervois, just tuning up for a finals tilt again. Obviously undefeated premiers last year, and the undefeated side of it, that's done and dusted. So, they'll again have their best side in. They'll be looking to just put the foot down, and Ramblers. I did think they beat Imps last week, but I was a bit surprised by the score.
I was too.
So I was a bit surprised by that, but I think what happens too, when you get this time of year and you can't make finals, although clubs talk about, we're going to play the year out and we're going to make it hard for these other sides, I think that lasts about a quarter, and then I think reality sets in where it's just you put down on personnel, blokes are injured, missing and whatever, and sore, and so I think the Cats will win and win very. Tintinara, I think it is. So big round. They're tuning up for biggest things. So
for sure, Baz.
Not a lot to say about Ramblers. A little bit disappointed in the way they finished the season. I thought they would have challenged Imps, but obviously didn't. It's all about the Cats today, how much they'll win by. 12 goal kickers last week. I mean, Dan Menzel's kicked 60 goals and hasn't gotten the best players once.
No.
So that tells me either he says don't put me in it,
Which is what he's doing.
which he probably would do,
Yeah.
but it also tells you about their spread that they've got across their team.
Yeah.
Alex Siddiford back from holidays, he'll get better, so
Yeah.
they'll win out at Tinty and they'll win well.
Rightio. Danny, in the netball?
Yeah, I think if Cats don't win today, there'll be something wrong with them.
Yep.
Might be depending on what recruits they get today.
Yep.
But yeah, Ramblers will definitely have a crack at them for at least a quarter or a half. They've got some really good talent through their mid-court. So yeah, they can match them there, but I think just their goalies in Cats and their defence ends is too strong.
Rightio, thank you. Yeah, Cats, big win today. Menzel's just going to prime himself up and the team, so I think, yeah, they'll have a big win out down at Timpsy today.
And you had Nathan Reid there with 200
Yeah,
games too, so
200 senior
congratulations,
games,
Nathan.
Reedy. Yep, well done, matey. Good stuff. Imps v Tailem Bend at Johnston Park, Steiny.
Yeah, so yeah, obviously we saw Tailem Bend last week, and yeah, look, they had that good second quarter, kicked 6-6, I think it was, but yeah, at half time the game just sort of meandered into a bit of a slog really after that. It was only a few goals kicked by each. Maipo kicked a few late, so yeah, look, again, similar to the other two games, Imps are just tuning up for finals, some quality there. The recruits have been a real bonus for them, but still a lot of good local and young players as well. I think it'll be a good opportunity for Tailem Bend. Now know they're going to play finals, so some of the young players to play on these guys that have played league footy and so forth. So it's going to be a great experience for them leading into that first final, which will more likely be against the Suns. But yeah, Imps at Johnson Park, they'll win, but yeah, I think Tailem Bend will be a good learning experience for them. So.
Yep, no. Against I'm a Thunder, Steiny. I just think this is not about the scoreboard. This is about how Tailem play. Because finals, we go up 20% at least, everything we do.
Yep.
So they've got to match it with Imps for as long as they can. Because come the Suns in a few weeks' time out at Pinaroo, they're going to need to be up and about. I just worry with Tailem a little bit their star factor. I think come finals, you need a bloke that'll just say, righto, I'm going to change the course of this game.
Yep.
And while Brodie Edwards is outstanding in that, I don't think he's quite that player.
Wiedemann might be the man.
Level, I was
Could
going to
be.
say,
Yeah, Wiedemann
Don't
might
think we're going to see him from my mail. So
that's a big one. Yeah.
we'll see what happens there.
Yep.
Yeah, but I won't. Yeah, I won't say that now.
Just off the record on TV.
Off the record, I
Yeah.
won't say it now,
Yeah.
but I don't think
Yeah.
we'll see him.
Right.
But he's what they need,
Yeah.
just to change the course of the game. So, yeah, Tailem has just got to really challenge Imps. Imps just probably a cut above, and they'll win today.
Yeah, well, like some of the younger guys out at Tailem, the Shearer and Jennings, these guys, they're up and about. They're bouncy, they have a crack. So.
I mean, we've got Fraser McDonald playing, a key position, and
Yeah.
the kid's 19 or
And he's-
something like that, and
he's doing
he's doing really well.
Yep.
But finals time, you just need a little bit extra, and I just don't know where they're going to find that. But they've got to show us today what they've got.
Rightio. Okay. Danny, with
Yeah,
the netball, what's going to happen?
netball,
Imps, Tailem Bend.
Imps will just rock past this Tailem Bend team, unfortunately. I think Tailem have just lost a lot of heart, lost a lot of confidence, and I think if they got to work on their self-belief again, because there are some really good players in that team still, and you can just see their deflation, like even after we played them, like, we shouldn't have beaten them by what we beat them by, because on paper they've got some really good girls.
Yeah.
I just feel like they've lost a lot of self-belief, so they need to get back up and around that and,
Yeah, for
lift
sure.
themselves.
Yeah, I think just getting back to the football, Imps are a very, very good side. And there's no big superstars, but you've got the Carroll brothers and Cam Ball. These boys have made a huge difference to the Imps side, and obviously bringing Johnny Boris back in. He's been a little bit hit and miss, but he's still around the mark, Johnny. So, but he will stand up in the big games come finals time. So don't make no mistake about that. Imps will win today, but what I am hearing is that obviously Tailem Bend will be a different side in that first week of finals with Micken back in and a few of their other Petty, a few of these guys. So it's going to be a different side to face you up there at Pinaroo, but we'll talk a bit more about that as it gets a bit closer. So yeah, Imps for me. Now, time for the big game right here today, Steiny. The Maipolonga Tigers versus the Southern Valley Suns.
Yeah, so Emmett's match of the round. Yeah, as I said, Maipo last week, to be brutally honest, it kills me to say it, they really probably didn't fire a shot in anger, I don't reckon. Yeah, Tailem really got on top of them, especially that second quarter in the middle, just dominated there. So, and today, yeah, we've got two very good midfields going to each other. Reid Culler and Jordan Hine have been Maipo's probably their two best players, I reckon, for the course of the year. In the midfield, up against, Josh Smithson, Rory O'Driscoll's in a great form, Bo Welcome, there's a few guys that can roll through there. So that midfield battle's going to be pretty important. Rory Taggart up forward's probably been their lone hand, especially last week, or probably the last 2 or 3 weeks. He's probably the only bloke that looks like kicking a goal. You'd love to have him in the middle, but then, rob Peter to pay Paul, basically. So if he can get a bit of a look at it. And two guys I reckon for the Suns, very important. Nick Hyde back in. I think he just straightens them up back there, a bit of leadership across the back line.
Yep.
And another guy that's come in, Charlie Hay. I think he's been really important. I know modern footy's a bit different, but I still think having a bloke up there that straightens you up, something to target, experienced player. Obviously hadn't played for a while, so it took a while to find his feet and get used to a new club. But I reckon he's going to be a really important player. So kills me to say it, but as I mentioned before, I think Maipo, the finals are over. They've probably been really disappointed the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I think the Suns will be too good for them out here at home. So.
Thank you, Steiny.
Yeah, probably. Maipo, you just got to ask yourself what they got to play for. And normally, when you lose a coach, bring a new bloke comes in, you see a bit of a reaction from players, and I haven't seen that with Maipo, which is a little bit disappointing. So Josh Calder, I'm pretty sure he wants the main job next year, but we'll see how things pan out there. For the Suns, it's the same as Taylor Mims. The Suns have got to match up and say, all right, I'm going to approach this as a finals game. So Harrison Pope goes to Riley Robinson. Riley Robinson's one of the best defenders in the state. So young Harrison, he's got to work out what do I have to do to get away from him and challenge himself. So it's a battle within the battle, and there's a lot of other match-up. Simon Blackshill probably goes to Roy Taggart. How's he going to play him? How's he going to defend him? So scoreboard probably doesn't really matter, but there's things that the Suns must take out of this game. So they've got momentum going forward. They've got 2 tough games, the Cats and Imps in the last 2 minor round games, which is a good thing, I reckon.
I reckon it's a great.
But for mine, finals start about 2 or 3 weeks out. It's how you build and the momentum you gain. So momentum for the Suns coming off a bye starts today. So they'll win, but it's the bigger picture that I'm looking at.
Well, I'm very keen to see how your Suns go today. Danny, why are you going to win?
Yeah.
Why are you going to win?
We're going to win. I think we've had the week off, and obviously it's not ideal, but I think we're just going to have to come back from this. Just everyone's very focused. We've got players all back. We have got one out today, but that's okay because we've had someone else come back in. I feel like this might be the first game in a while we've actually all really kind of been here. So I think everyone's in a good headspace. Ready to roll.
How much are you going to win by? How much would you
we
like
only,
to win by?
We only beat them by 5 last time, which was really disappointing, but we threw a lot away.
Okay.
So I think we're playing a lot better now. Everyone's got the belief in each other, just letting the ball go. It's way more of a flow in our game. I think we might beat by 13.
Rightio. Unlucky for some.
Random.
We've got a milestone game there too.
Sorry. And meant to mention too that Kate Tucker/Nolan is playing her 200 senior games today in reserves, and legend of the club. So well done to her.
Well done, Kate. Good stuff. All right. I think Suns will win today, and they'll win quite handsomely. So I think it's going to be another tough day for Maipo today. All right, round 17 is a big week for RMFL TV. Next week, we are doing the Jervois v Taylor Bend game, but we're also going to be doing the A-grade netball at 12 noon. What that'll mean is it'll mean that before the game will start at 10:30 in the morning, netball at 12 noon, then we're over to the footy at 2:30. So it's a big day, but it's going to be a great day. So Jervois is the only side that hasn't had a RMFL TV live stream for the netball. So they'll get that ticked off next Saturday. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be good. Danny, do you know what time it is now for? Matt's quiz.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Not my thing.
All right. Our Matt's quiz is brought to you by the Ruck and Rover podcast, Chili Chandler and Harry Mansfield. All right, the bats are coming out. Thank you, Sophie. Now, you've got to hold so you can see the professionals to the camera, and your name is your buzzer. We're going to test your buzzers now.
Steiny?
Baz?
Danny?
Yep, and you're going to need to be a lot quicker than that. Just do it again, quick.
Danny?
Yeah, that's better. But loud. Get a little bit louder.
Do I say that?
Yeah, Danny.
Danny?
Yep, that's it. Right, you're good.
Here, don't worry.
All right, and these boys play for keeps, so I want you right in there, okay? All right, question number 1. Are you ready? Rightio. Where is the 2025 RMNA?
Taylor Bend.
Incorrect. RMNA.
Steiny? Johnson Park.
Yes, it is correct. So where is the RMNA Grand Final being held? It is at Johnson Park. 1 to Steiny. You've got to get in quick, Danny, all right?
We don't have minus
As soon as
ones.
you know it, you're straight in.
We don't go backwards.
No,
I'm
we
not
don't.
minus one.
No, you're not minus 1. Okay, so you're still on 0. All right, when playing Monopoly and I land on or pass go, how much money do I receive?
200. Danny.
Okay, so I still accept that because you knew, but yeah, it's not Danny.
Hey, last week, you didn't accept that because I said the answer.
She's only new. She's only new. Right?
yeah,
so
come
we're gonna
on.
Give her a
I'm
go.
going to throw my bat
I
away
won't
again.
know
I'm going to
anymore.
do it again.
Right, so that's she was only new. Give her a chance.
Okay.
All right. What player for the Port Power
Danny.
number 10?
Boke.
Yes, correct. Travis Boak. See, now she's off. Now she's good. 2 to Danny, none to Baz, 1 to Mark. All right. The Dukes of Hazzard generally have what number on the car?
Baz.
Yes.
2.
Incorrect.
Oh, no, don't start here.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yes.
01.
Yeah, correct. Danny gets another one.
We've stopped watching you, bloke.
Are they trying to give you? Yeah. Now I'm going to watch you guys back here.
Don't look at it.
Okay.
No.
Question number 5. Who hosted the 2025 Logies?
Steiny?
Yes.
That'd be Sam Pang.
Yes, it is. Pangy.
Not that I watched, I didn't watch, sorry.
Mark.
I'll
Baz
watch
still
it.
on
Better.
0. Just
Thank
test
you.
your buzzer, please, Baz.
Yeah, Baz.
Yep, you're there. Yeah, number 2 on the Dukes of Hazzard, really. Okay. If I was standing, question number 6, if I was standing in Casino Square, what city am I in? Casino Square. It has a Grand Prix go through it.
Steiny?
Yes?
Monaco?
Yes, it is Monaco. Yes,
Morocco.
I have been there. 3 to Steiny, 3 to Danny, 0 to Baz.
Yep.
What brand of beer is the sponsor of the TV show The Front Bar? You're going to say you're sorry.
Frothies.
No, that was
you gotta
last
say, you
year.
got to say your name
That was
first.
last year. Furphy.
Furfies is what I meant to say.
Yeah, but you got to say your thing.
No, I don't want
No,
to
it's
say
not.
that.
Perfect is incorrect.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay, do you want another go?
No.
What brand
I
of
watched
beer
that.
is on the TV? And it starts with a H.
Heinz. I
And
mean,
you- that-
and
you-
Heineke.
You got to say your name
Baz.
first.
Danny.
Baz, I'm gonna put yes. Han, yes. Baz gets on. You're off the
mark.
off the bottom.
Off the
Got to
mark
say your
now.
name first.
Okay,
Total
okay.
chaos. Total chaos.
It's a rabble.
Now, this is a multiple choice question now, so you cannot answer until the third one's been read out. Okay. What colour lid is there on a Vegemite jar? A, red. B, yellow. C, black.
Baz.
Yes.
Yellow.
Yes, yellow. Well done, Baz. Whew. Okay, that's 2 to Baz, 3, 3 and 3. All right. Question number 9. Who is the South Australian Premier?
Steiny?
Baz.
Yes, Steiny?
That'd be Mally, Peter Malinauskas.
Yes, that is correct.
Fix it, Melly,
Steiny
fix it.
hits the lead. You've got 4, Baz, you've got 2, and Danny, you've got 3. Question number 10 is who am I? It's for 5 points. Okay, so anyone can still win here.
And answer any time you like. That's
Yes,
right.
you can
Yeah.
pull in as soon as you
TC
know.
got a bit angsty last week. So.
Yeah, because I told Terry Conley couldn't go to the end and he stuffed up. He reckons he knew it. All right, question number, who am I? I was born on the 2nd of March, 1963, and was born in Sydney. I'm an Australian politician. I'm a member of Parliament for the New South Wales division of Greylander since 1986, and the leader of the Labor Party since 2019. I've become the 31st Prime Minister of Australia on the 21st of May 2022. I am...
Steiny.
Yes?
Elbow, is it?
Yes, Anthony Albanese. Well done. Steiny wins Matt's quiz.
I'm
Put
still
your hands
wa-
together for him.
I'm
please
still
do.
waiting for last week's prize too, Danny.
Yeah, did you not get that? Rightio,
I'm still waiting.
so
And I
Mark
think the
wins.
one before that and the one before that.
Yeah.
All right,
I've never won,
superstar.
so I'm not waiting.
Baz, you need to get back to the
I
school
do.
books.
Back to basics.
Yeah, back to basics and have a good hard look at yourself at the same
will.
time. All right, so a big thank you. Thank you to Mary Lou in production today. Thanks to MacGyver. We've got Jimmy here. We've got Sophie and also Griffo, the birthday boy from yesterday. Thank you to our panel. Danny, thank you very much. King of the Mallee, Baz and Steiny, thank you very much. I'm Matt Hood. Thanks for watching Before the Game.